Thanks so much for joining us at 5. We begin with the latest on last night's breaking news story. A water main break caused some damage to downtown Lynchburg. It flooded those roads and some apartments even.
Here's some of the video that our viewers have sent us from the scene last night. What a mess. You can see water rushing down the street, and the rain that we saw last night into this morning only added to that mess.
Tonight, we're on top of the story from all angles, how you were affected and how the city is working to clean up.
We have team coverage. Let's go first to ABC 13's Rachel Branding. And Rachel, they believe the cold weather may have played a role in this break.
Yeah, Pat Danner, that's exactly right. The water line here on 10th Street between Main and Commerce Streets was installed all the way back in 1912, which is more than 100 years ago. And the aging infrastructure makes it more susceptible to breaks, especially when we have drastically cold weather. Now, Tim Mitchell, director of Lynchburg Water Resources, says nobody's water was shut off because of the break, and they've managed to get it mostly cleaned up at this point. But 10th Street, where the break happened, will be closed for the foreseeable future because they had to tear up the pavement to get to the line. And now they're dealing with some major erosion where an entire embankment was washed away near the NB Handy building on Jefferson Street.
Working through the night, cleaning up the muck and mess from the break, and trying to get the roads back open as quickly as possible.
Mitchell says the aging pipes that run under downtown Lynchburg need to be replaced to keep unexpected breaks like this one from happening. I'll have more on that tonight at 6. But right now, we're going to send it on over to ABC 13's Jada Simone. Jada's down on Jefferson Street, where all of that rushing water rushed down to from 10th Street here. Jada, what's the impact on folks down below?
When the water came rushing down Jefferson Street, it dumped all that debris onto the street. Crews have been working since this morning to clear the mud and reopen the roads, but the businesses and apartment buildings on Jefferson Street got the worst of it. Residents say that no cars were damaged and nothing of significance was swept away by the water except for a small flower garden. One woman described when she discovered the problem.
So I actually heard it first. It was so crazy. I was sitting in my apartment and it was like 8 o'clock and it sounded like it was pouring down rain. And then all of a sudden I looked out the window and there was just like a river coming down the road.
The apartment of the Burns family on Commerce Street was flooded with knee-deep water. Vice Mayor Kurt Deemer told me they were relocated by the landlord. No other residential areas were flooded to that degree. Officials say customers should run cold water in their bathtubs to flush out any remaining silt and air bubbles. But if your water is still cold or still dirty, after 10 minutes, you should contact the Lynchburg Water Resource, and you can find their number on our website at wsettv.com. Live in Lynchburg, Jada Simone, ABC 13 News.